Yeah, got a show for y'all.
And this video, well, what the hell is this?
Okay, this is down in Florida. This dude lives on a boat, and the hurricane's coming, and he said he ain't going nowhere.
Man,
check this video out.
Well, he going somewhere.
Are you okay? Everybody's worried about you.
Who's worried about this?
It's all over TikTok.
Everybody, across the country.
I'm gonna go live in a minute.
Are you gonna be okay?
I'm gonna be fine.
I don't think people realize you're so close to down. I mean, you could just get off if something bad happened. You know what I mean?
I'm not going anywhere because the safest place to be is on a boat in a flood. Okay, we learned that with Noah. Everybody that stayed on land drowned. Noah and the animals lived. So I'm fine.
Do you have any animals?
No, I wish I did.
Okay.
We could use 2 females.
Well, you got all the news crews right here during the storm, so you can just, if you need anything. Everybody's worried about you.
I know everybody's worried about me. Everybody wants me to get off the boat. People don't. Being that I'm tied up to the cleat on the dock there, that's secured in the concrete, which is secured to all this thing. I have a secured anchor point. I'm tied to the boat. If the tide goes up, I go up. As long as the water stays out of the boat, I'll be fine. And the wind is, it's not a tornado. It's not going to get lifted up and thrown into Kansas. Okay? It's not like that. I'm not suicidal, but I'm putting it in God's hands and taking it out of mine and man's.
All right.
So I'm sitting tight. I'm going to play it out.
Well, like I said, we're all right up here. So if you need anything, everybody's parked right here, okay?
I love you all, and I thank you for the concern. I'm not nutty. I'm just doing what my father told me to do, and I'm doing it, and I'm being me. I don't go with the grain. I'm against the grain because it's all just, you're all robots. You're all sheep following the masses. And I'm the black sheep. I'm the one who does what I feel is right. And I don't care what anybody says or wants to do about it. I do what I think is right. It's just God found me 10 years ago when I found him. He's been my right hand all along. He told me to come here, I'm here. And my life in his hands. I'm supposed to go home tonight. Then I'm going to go home tonight. But he's calling over not to dinner.
Well, we'll check on you, okay? We'll be up here and we'll check on you.
I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, sir. Stay safe. You got some time to rest. All right.
I only got about 2 hours sleep. After all my window. Can I get a video? I get a video? No!
His head ain't get out.
Guess what his nickname is? TikTok gave him a nickname.
What's the nickname?
Everybody's calling him Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan! Man, that hurricane is coming. The maximum sustained winds of like 150 miles an hour. I mean, it's sustained. That means it doesn't stop.
That's worse than a tornado.
That's
tornado, you in like a 90, 120 mile winds, like for like 15 seconds, just constant.
Yeah.
And then, man, I was talking.
What did he say about Noah and the God? He said everybody was on the boat survived. Everybody was on land, they drowned. So long as you in the boat, you good. Hey, man.
He said so long as the water stay out of the boat, but it's going to be raining.
Yeah, and the wind's going to flip your boat over. Capsize. They call it capsize. That's the term for it.
But the thing is, how many, I forget the term they was using. I was looking at a video. They said,
storm surge?
No, this guy, he was crying. He was on TikTok.
Incredible hurricane. It has dropped 50 millibars in 10 hours.
50 millibars?
I don't know what that is.
Oh,
I apologize. This is just horrific. Maximum sustained winds are 160 miles per hour. And it is just gaining strength in the Gulf of Mexico, where you can imagine the winds, the seas are just so incredibly hot, record hot, as you might imagine. You know what's driving that. I don't need to tell you. Global warming, climate change.
Oh, here we go with
leading
this.
to this.
Here we go with this global warming stuff.
Well, the Earth is getting warmer, Keith. Why are you looking at me like that? You know the Earth's getting warmer. This Earth used to be covered in ice.
Okay, I get that. Used to be a nice age. I get it.
What is 50 millibars?
Well, the pressure of the storm. He's talking about. I used to follow weather.
Shut up, you ain't no weather.
The
man.
it's-
I'm gonna go to Google.
No, you ain't got to go Google. I'm telling you right now. The pressure of the storm. The lower the pressure go, the more severe the storm is.
Well, what's 50 millibars? What's that?
That's a lot. Obviously.
Well,
I want to talk about Lieutenant Dan. I don't care about what he's got to say. Everybody knows that.
Well,
I want to talk about Lieutenant Dan.
Man, what
I'm
is
Lieutenant
Dan?
Lieutenant Dan. Okay, I believe. Okay, you believe in God and all that.
You fitting to meet him?
But I get that. But man, you don't want to be on that boat with 160 miles an hour winds.
And
it's dropping 15, 20 inches of rain. But the storm surge. When the
Yeah.
storm surge, it's going. If you ever seen that movie, what was that movie? Day After Tomorrow. Remember all that water's coming in New York?
Well, that was like taller than Twin Towers.
It ain't gonna be that bad, but it's gonna look something like that. The storm surge is crazy. It's gonna be like 15, 20 feet over your head, the water.
And your
Your boat's like here, the water's gonna come over and you just done.
he's got 2 women on that boat, huh?
No, it's just him. Ain't no woman to be on no boat with him. You think about the movie with Lieutenant Dan. You think about them two. Ain't no woman on no boat with him. That dude gets sticking his.
I heard a woman's voice.
No, there was a woman outside the boat talking to him. Lieutenant Dan gets sticking his head out.
He's gonna die alone. Hey, look up 50 millibars. Say, what is 50 millibars? I want to see what that
Kevin,
means.
I already told you what it
Chief,
was.
you ain't no meteorologist.
Kevin, I used to growing up want to be a weatherman. You remember that? I
What?
studied all of that. The barometric pressure of the storm is dropped 50 millibars.
Well, what's 50 millibars, man?
It's barometric. It's biometric pressure. of
What
the
is
storm.
that? Shut up.
It means it's just. Yes, that's the pressure of the how low the pressure is around the storm. When it's nice and sunny, put the camera back on me. When it's nice and sunny, it's high pressure. The pressure's high. It's like 31. It's the pressure's high. But once you start getting below 30, the pressure's starting to drop. I guarantee that storm is in the 20s. And it dropped by 50 millibars. That's all he's saying. The pressure of the storm.
I still don't know what the hell a damn millibar is.
The pressure of the storm.
Well, what the hell is the pressure of a storm?
The lower
you
the
talking about
pressure-
like it's tire pressure.
Hey, Kevin, the
Like it's
lower.
air pressure in a tire?
Well, I'm not talking about tires. I'm talking about hurricanes. The lower the pressure of the storm, the more severe it is.
The lower the pressure?
Yeah, the lower the
Why is
pressure.
that storm got low pressure?
Won't you ask the weatherman, Kevin?
Well, you said you a damn meteorologist. I'm asking you.
No, let's talk about Lieutenant Dan.
Hey, Keith, Danny ain't gonna be here in a couple days. I'm trying to figure out what the hell a millibar is.
160. Look, hold up.
look,
160
Lieutenant Dan.
mile an hour winds will actually pick your boat up off the water and throw you inside of a hotel.
What?
160 mile an hour winds
Yeah.
will pick his boat up and throw him like a tornado. It will throw you in the side of a Holiday Inn or something. That's how, because the gusts are to 180.
That's crazy.
The winds are sustained at 160, and then there's gusts of 180. By the time the storm gets there, it might be even stronger.
Hey, you know what's crazy? How fast 180 miles an hour wind is? Get in your car and try to go 180 miles an hour. That's how fast the wind is blowing.
And drive into a brick wall. That's what it's like when you just sitting in it, because it's going to pick you up and throw you at the side of something.
And then on top of that, you got rain coming down. What the hell's a millibar?
I already explained that to you, and I'm
You ain't
getting...
explaining good. Hey, you know, go back to Google, type in millibar. It was a little article on it. An article on it, huh? Yeah, just type in, okay, go to X.
Pressure drop in 10 hours. The pressure of the storm, Kevin.
Shut up. You had your chance. Here we go. 50 millibar pressure drop in 10 hours just... Well, what the hell is this? A bunch of graphs?
Yeah, it's the pressure of the storm, Kevin. What else do you want to know? It's the pressure of the storm.
Can you like the pressure? What can you quantify that for me?
In millibars. It dropped
Well,
by
what
50.
the hell's a millibar?
It's kind of like the temperature. The lower the temperature, the colder it gets. 80 degrees feels great, but 20 below sucks.
Okay.
That's what the pressure of the storm is dropping.
This is 50 millibars.
And it dropped 50 millibars. That's a lot. It means the storm's getting stronger and stronger. I mean, what else you need for me to tell you?
Unit measurement for atmospheric pressure in the metric system. Definition: 1 millibar is equal to 1,000th of a bar or 1,000 dynes. Is that how you say that per square centimeter?
Yeah, biometric pressure is how they measure how severe the storm is. The lower that pressure drops, the more severe the storm. I hadn't told you this.
You didn't tell me that.
Fuck you, nigger.
So 50 millibars on a scale of, I mean, that.
Hey, kid, why do you care about this?
I'm
What
trying
you
to
care
figure
about
out-
Lieutenant Dan? Lieutenant Dan.
Look, Keith, Lieutenant Dan finna get promoted. He finna meet Beef. He's getting ready to get promoted.
Now,
It's
somebody's probably going to get him and say, hey, Dan, you crazy. I believe in God too, but God told me to leave the water. Look, you said the people, the animals that Noah was fine. That's because God put hands on them.
Yeah.
He made sure that nothing happened to them.
Yeah, God might be taking a break when Milton hit.
No, man.
Or he
but
might get sidetracked. There's a lot of things going on in this world.
No, but seriously, you need to leave. And I'm pretty sure he's going to leave. He's probably just trying to get some TikTok views. Show's over.